Okay. Let's see. I don't know if I'm live yet. Let me see. Because that would be real sad if I'm not. Video's live. I don't see it yet. Command to show me my stream. Command. I mean, OBS says I'm going, but I don't know. I don't want to start talking about stuff and this not be in the video. So, I'm trying to double check. Here we go. Let's. Oh, but I don't know. Okay. I don't want to start talking about. So it picks up my voice. I know. Yeah, I forgot I have the speakers going on my monitor instead, but that shouldn't matter. You shouldn't be listening to any of that stuff, anyways. So I was gonna type out some stuff for you. I would say this would be Exhibit A. I'll get to that in a second. I will still be doing my bank stuff or my auction house stuff while this is going, so pretty much ignore that in the game. But okay, I just pushed something into Discord for you called Exhibit A. I'm going to click it here and talk to you about it. So I looked up this guy. Like I mentioned, he was like the top. I think he's like number 3 for Tank Warriors or something like that. I did narrow it down to Alliance. Okay. I narrowed it down to Alliance Warriors just in case there's some. I know there's some like weird, like gear differences with stuff, and you could have a shaman in your group, kind of thing. I wanted to make sure none of that's a factor, and I don't think it is. So I found an Alliance dude. I don't know what race he is, even. And actually, I'll click away on some things so I can show you some stuff. And I will come back to what I call Exhibit A. So just one moment. How do I, maybe it's the tables thing? I am still getting used to Warcraft logs myself. And I was gonna, so that's why I was gonna kind of type out some stuff to like tell you how it works. But I was like, hey, wait a second, I can just show you on the screen. And I think that'll be a better visual for you, because I know you're a very, very visual person. But first thing I see is your gear is like basically the same as his, if not a little bit better. Yeah, like I think he's got some things you don't, like this blacksmithing breastplate, but Herod shoulders, like that kind of stuff. So yeah, I think you got a leg up on him. Like some of this stuff might be better for threat, and so you sacrifice some of that armor. But I mean, we kind of need the armor. So I don't know, but he's running the same weapon you are. He doesn't even use Dismantle, just the plus weapon damage. Probably fine. The Mithril Spike. Yeah, a lot of stuff's the same as you. So I think that's totally doable. And yeah, like we see here, I'm going to move the screen really quick. So let's see. In the game, this is our last fight. So we can kind of pull up what you had versus what he did. A lot of your stuff's melee, just like him. It's totally fine. You are doing about 20% of your damage is Devastate. Which again, it's pretty much right in line with him. I think I don't think I can get into the details yet. Maybe not here yet. Oh yeah, that does some other stuff, so never mind. So I can't look right here at exactly how much DPS it's doing comparatively, but yeah, the big thing that's missing to me is like and maybe this is the problem, is you're thunderclapping and he's shield slamming. Which yeah, thunderclap's good, but he didn't even use it. Well, gotta buy stuff. And then he's also sneaking in heroic strikes as well. Which, I mean, you got 2 in there. So, yeah, but no shield slam. I did look back at some of the other fights. I saw one fight where I think you got 1 or 2 shield slams in. I'm not 100% what's happening. My guess would be that you're just not having enough rage for it, because it looks like it's 20 rage. But I looked on your character, I can't show it on the screen, and it's actually 17 because you got that rune that reduces rage. So maybe you're hitting it, but it's not going off because you run out of rage. I feel like you should probably prioritize making sure that this goes off, because this is like your end talent point. So it's got to be good. But yeah, it does damage. I mean, granted, it's pretty close to Devastate. Like, that's pretty alright. And it does a high amount of threat. So, I think go off on that, sis. Let me see if I saw anything else a little different there. So, okay. So now we can go back to Exhibit A really quick, which I think will be handy for you, is they break down, like, what he cast and when. Like, this is at the 1 second mark. So at 3 seconds at the start of the fight, he did Blood Rage. I'm pretty sure your your macro already does that for you, so you don't have to worry about it so much. And then pretty much global cooldown, he did Commanding Shout, which I don't know if you have. And then he Battle Shouts. I don't remember if you have Commanding Shout or not. You know what? I got you up on the other computer. 1 second. Let me peek. Yeah, you have Commanding Shout. I would want to test this because I'm curious if it stacks with Fortitude. Gotta get my money. Let me just open this again really quick. Let me just make sure I'm in the right fight. Okay. I mean, he has a Shadow Priest in there and a Discipline Priest? Holy Priest? Doesn't matter. Healing Priest. So, let's see how their healer do. Yeah. It's a lot of heals. Let's see, how much are they healing? They healed 56,000 and 48,000. How much did I heal? Sure, about the same. And we had another healer. One of the things I noticed with this is a lot of their heals is overhealing, which is kind of a bummer. But anyways, I don't want to rattle on too much, even though you say you sometimes love it. But yeah, so that might just be extra health we can have, which is cool. An extra... this tooltip's wrong because it says it's for level 1. I'm just walking over your desk really quick. It says it'll increase your stamina by 28. That's 280 extra health, which is dope. One downside, just of the Warcraft logs thing is I can't see exactly what this guy's spec is, but since he has Shield Slam, he's a deep prot warrior. So I know you. I didn't even listen to that video. I know some of the people out there are talking about Arms and Fury being better tanks, but from what I've heard in the discourse about it is that a lot of tanks just want to be doing damage, and they're trying to keep up with the threat and whatever. But other people push back and like, DPS need to get with classic kind of thing, which I agree with. Like, I think they do. I don't know for sure that like Mon is fucking, hitting those disengages as much as he said and all that, or feign deathing. But it is what it is. But anyways, this timeline here, there's a little scrolly bar. If I can click it, maybe I click the ad out of the way. There we go. So you can go through like the whole timeline of the fight, and this link should just take you straight to this. It should be for just him on the Thermoplug fight, and you can just see how it goes. So first thing he does after he gets those shouts, I'm gonna guess those are things that are happening. So yeah, he Blood Rage to give him, let's see, how much rage does that give you? 15 rage right off the bat, and then 10 rage over 10 seconds. So he does Commanding Shout first. So that takes 10 rage, so he'd be left with 5. And then Battle Shout takes 10. So yeah, some seconds after that. So let's see, it's 3 seconds. Yeah, almost 5 seconds. After that, he's able to Battle Shout. Get more attack power going. I don't think that one stacks with they have a Pally, so I don't know. I don't think that one stacks with Might, but I'm trying to look if I can see what buffs he had on. There was also, there's like a lot of stuff you can do in this fucking in this site. You can see all kinds of stuff. And I'll show you something that's kind of cool later, but Blessing of Salve, protection, a lot of freedom and might. I mean, I don't know. Anyways, so I guess those, I'm gonna guess this as well. He's all talking, and it looks like he doesn't even charge in unless that doesn't show up in here. But I would think it would if the Commanding Shouts and stuff do. So he Sunder Armors right off the bat, which does take 9 rage. So I'm not sure how he does that part. It is possible that they save mobs in that tunnel behind, and then just let them beat on you to get full rage, and then you pull. But I think if you charge, well, you do your Blood Rage, do the Commanding Shout, it's good. It just helps at least. It only lasts for like a minute, 2 minutes, so gotta remember to do it. But that should be enough for the first phase, I think. And then you can charge and start doing your Sunders, and then he only does 1 Sunder first, and then it's immediately Shield Slam is the next thing he can do. And I know I say immediate, but it's because the global cooldown, there's a 1.5 seconds. So you can scroll through, then you just do more Sunders. He gets a Revenge in there. Then more Sunders. And then I'm going to guess he prioritized the Sunders here because you want to get the 5 up as soon as you can. And then Shield Slam. And he, like, you can see, like, almost pretty consistently, because it's a 6-second cooldown, He's basically hitting it on cooldown. I mean, there's nothing here, but he's not doing anything. I'm gonna guess he's kiting for 12 seconds, and then it's back to Sunder, Shield Slam, basically on cooldown. So it's nice that you can come in here and see, like, okay, these are the buttons he's hitting, and then sneaking Heroic Strike in there whenever he can. And I don't know, I'm sure you are, but I don't know if you're hitting Blood Rage as soon as you can. I mean, let's see. I think that might actually be something I can see. Yeah, it looks like you're... Oh, what the hell? Rage generated. It shows me Blood Rage on the tooltip, but not in the details. That's weird. Maybe it's an aura? Yeah. No, that's Battle Shout. Okay. So yeah, through the fight, use Blood Rage. So you're using as much as you can. Okay, so now I want to check this. Auras, because I want to say if you are fucking, I don't know, if you're disengaging, I think it would show up in here, but maybe not. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah, it looks like you're already doing your Blood Rage as much as you can. I'm sure you're shield blocking as much as you can, because why not? One thing I notice with him, though, is with him shield blocking, I don't see revenges super often. I mean, it does say revenge gives a lot of threat too. Let me see. Yeah, I like the last fight. You didn't have a lot of revenges either. Like, I mean, you had 15, but they didn't do that much. Let me see if that tooltip's right, because that sounds really low. Let me see, revenge. Wait, is that what revenge hits for? That can't be right. It only hits for 31? Maybe is that our problem? I mean, revenge only costs 2 rage, so it shouldn't be huge, and it says it generates a lot of threat, but let me see. Yeah, like Heroic Strike says it does 80. Well, that sounds really low. Okay, so I can see, like, you're... Maybe it's the armor? No. Your average hits, there's 16 damage. That's sad. I haven't noticed that before. Whereas Devastate, its average damage, 58 on normals. Well, it'll just say overall. It's like 64 versus overall 11. Even just your regular melees, more than that? Huh. So yep, maybe that's why he's not really using revenge. I mean, it is something to hit. And it shows you all kinds of other things, like looks like he had a taunt here. I mean, there's a big gap, so it could have been a phase. Well, there's still. I don't know, because there's another gap. Any free action potion. Maybe they did something else. But anyways, I feel like this site, or at least this Exhibit A that I sent, could be pretty helpful. He does use Demoralizing Shout sometimes. So there's that, if you remember to do it. But I thought it might be helpful to have a visual of when they're hitting the buttons, how often they're hitting them, things like that. Yeah, but that Shield Slam, I think that's got to be the difference. And I think it's one of those things that, like, you never have rage. I'm assuming you never have rage for it. I wish this add-on gave me better. Like, can I see? I guess I just want to see like a cool. I want to see a cool breakdown. Like, what is this? I want to see a cool breakdown like that website has. But it seems like maybe it doesn't do that. Statistics. Let's kill timeline. Is that gonna show me stuff? Not really. But yeah, there's add-ons that tell you things, and I don't know all the deets. But yeah, and Thunderclap. Ooh, yeah, if you're Thunderclapping, that's in a one. Thunderclapping so much on a single target, it's probably. I mean, it's costing 20 rage. Like, I bet that's a big drain on your rage. Like, that's easily Shield Slam instead, which I believe. What did I say it costs? I don't remember if I even said. It costs 17 rage. Yeah, okay, that is what I said. So yeah, maybe all you have to really do is swap. Like, just put Shield Slam on your Thunderclap button. I think that could do it, and then because it's one of those things that like you doing damage would also, it like gives you rage as well. So it's kind of like I bet you're spending on a lot of these first and hitting both these buttons probably, and then like you just don't have enough for this because you're trying to hit them both. But it's kind of like the order and how you do it is like this one might give more rage, so you can do them both, kind of thing. I don't know, but yeah, maybe just give a scroll through this. Obviously, you don't need to memorize the whole fight, but really, when I'm scrolling through, I see a pattern emerge. It doesn't seem too complicated. You're just sundering pretty much as you can until you need to hit something else. So, like, if you need to hit Shield Slam, you hit Shield Slam instead. Like, seems like almost always hit Shield Slam on cooldown. And yeah, it's getting late for me, so hopefully you appreciate me staying up looking at all this. So, just give me a big hug when you see me, if you do, Yeah, I'm looking at the... I got it on the other screen, the Icy Veins. Like the single target rotation. And, you know, give you the benefit of the doubt. And maybe this is what you've been going off of, but yet they don't list Shield Slam in the rotation at all. Can't remember. Did they? Yeah, they have you be prot. Full prot. So I don't know. But Shield Slam looks pretty legit. Because let's say... I'm trying to see an example. I'm not exactly sure how much it'll hit. Let's see. Like I said, there was another fight where you did use... Oh! Yeah, so you did use it once on this fight. So the button works, so that's good news. And its average damage, 139 versus the Revenge you're hitting with, or Thunderclap. Yeah, I think Thunderclap... I don't think... Yeah, for tanking a boss, it's probably not useful at all. I mean, it's going to do some damage, so maybe not at all. But I don't think they take the debuff to increase the time between their attacks. I don't think it affects bosses. It's better for trash, I think. I mean, I don't know. It's fun too, so there's that. So yeah, so like this to me looks like if you bump this up, you'd be doing mucho more damage, which would also give you more threat. And if this thing also causes a high amount of threat, that's perfect, I think. So yeah, be chucking that in a bunch. Let's see. What else I want to show you on this site? So yeah, I guess I'm not 100% when they do the revenges then, or if he just likes to do them sometime. I mean, it is only like 2 rage, because yeah, it's 5 rage normally, but -2. So I mean, you get this many Sunders, Devastates going on. Probably doesn't hurt to hit all your things. I do notice that, like, it looks like he's dumping rage here because he's got like back-to-back heroic strikes. So wouldn't full rage be a nice problem to have? Let's see. Just scrolling through a bit. See if anything else interesting jumps out. I mean, he has a taunt every now and then. You can see when he's using free action potion. Where did it go? I don't know. It was in here. Oh, there it is. So you can kind of see like this is what phase he was in. He did have to hit Last Stand towards the middle, so it's not just like it happens. But he didn't even have to use Shield Wall, it doesn't look like. So yeah. But here, this is the other neat thing that I found. So they got different sections here. Like you can just look at a table to show a breakdown of everything he did and like percentage wise. But I thought it was more helpful to see like the order that he was going in and everything. I know, like I'm sure some of this is like a lot of information still. To me, I feel like the biggest takeaway is incorporate Shield Slam. Get that in there a lot. Definitely some heroic strikes when you can. And probably nix Thunderclap. And yeah, I mean there's some shouty party stuff going on. Like that would be a nice to have, but I don't think it's the end of the world. Like he doesn't even have 100% uptime on his demoralizing shout. He does keep battle and commanding shout up though, so I don't know. But big thing, let's hit more shield slams. The other thing I wanted to show you is, so they got these options up over here where you can, so I was looking at things in the timeline. But in this events thing, I noticed they have like little play buttons. You can like watch what the hell they were doing, like where they were moving in the fights and stuff. It's kind of interesting. So they got the boss here, and yeah, the map is kind of weird. So I guess just imagine this is because this is where a bomb came out and it's dropping bombs. So I think imagine the circles here. So it looks like he's like tanking it pretty much in the middle, and now he's kiting, and he just goes like back towards the main door, I guess. Because yeah, this has got it. So there's another bomb. So this has got to be a circle here. So again, just ignore the background. But I thought it was interesting how he moved. Just stayed in the middle and went that way. I don't know. It's interesting. I still think stay with what you know, and I don't think it makes that big of a difference. Like the healers still should stay in range of you, and yeah. Yeah, want to show this off too. Thought it was interesting. Okay, and they show you different phases too. So this is the fire phase. Makes sense. And then, so I guess you could also see what he was doing at the certain time. The timestamps and stuff, but yeah, tank in the middle. The boss ran off. Yeah, basically just tank in the middle. Yeah, so it's kind of cool to see like a top-down view of everything that's going on and like where they were moving. I didn't think the logs picked that up, but I'm gonna, yeah, I just didn't know that was in the logs, so that's interesting. But yeah, let's see. Is there anything else I can tell you about things and stuff? Yeah, it's like looking at his gear. You have the same shield. You got the same gloves now, so there's that. We should get you some enchants. I think that'd be good. I think you're just missing. Let me see. Let me peek right now. Disconnected you. Oh boy. Side note while I'm looking this up. I don't know. Oh, I can hear myself through your headset because I got too close. I don't know if you want to put in the chat that you've been looking into things and you got some changes you can make to hit it, or if that's like kind of inspiring to the other people, or if it's kind of like caving into pressure that they're making you feel like you're the problem, so you're trying to fix it. I don't know. But yeah, your bracers need an enchant. Your gloves do too now, and your boots. But everything else is good, I think. So yeah, he does have different runes than you, but I think that's okay. Like, let's see, I'll show you. He's using Flagellation, which, I mean, you could use. Right now you're using Warbringer, which gives you the charge whenever you want. Flagellation will give you 25% more physical damage for 12 seconds after you Blood Rage, which would help you start the fight with more threat. So that's, I mean, it's not terrible. But if you want to be able to charge, like, yeah, in the middle of a fight, then that's probably a no-go. Focused Rage, I think that's the same one you have. Yeah, that's the one that reduces everything by 3 Rage. For the legs, he has Consumed by Rage, where I think you have the Furious Thunder, so that's for the Thunderclap. You don't even have this rune that he's talking about. Oh, he's not talking. Yeah, you know, I'm snooping. Let's see. Where is it? Consumed by Rage. Was it not a... Where's it? So I want to say it's the... Yeah. It's after you have more than 80 Rage, and you basically want to keep 80 Rage going, which... Maybe when you get your Rage, like, I don't know, whenever you start having a full Rage bar problem, I think that could be good, because like we talked about the Thunderclap, it's not doing a ton for you, but it is nice that you can do it in any stance. So there's that. What else did he have? He's using Rallying Cry, which you also don't have. So it gives people... Well, he didn't even use that. I mean, I guess it could be good as an oh shit button. I don't know if you can hear Jinxie, but he needs to stop. But let's see. Did Rallying Cry even happen? No. So he didn't even use it. What do you have instead? Because it was on the boots. I think you got No. Oh, and Rage Regeneration. So yeah, I think that's probably better for you anyways. And then, yeah, you're both using Devastate. That's good. And I think that's it. Yeah. So, I don't know. Hopefully this was helpful. I think, yeah, if you're going to practice doing some stuff tomorrow, just put Shield Slam in there. And let's see how much extra damage it does. Because if it's doing almost as much as your Devastate, I think that's really gonna bump you up some. Because yeah, I think, let's just look at all these fights. Like your Devastate, it's about 25% of your damage. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, I think it'd bump you up. and then that could help with the threat. And I don't know. If that doesn't work, then we're out of ideas. These guys need to fucking use their threat meters. So I don't know. I had to do it. That just is what it is. Actually, I'm curious. Any other bosses? Yeah. You only use Shield Slam 3 times. 50 devastates. So, yeah, I think that'd help. So this is on the Electrocutioner. Yeah, we didn't wipe on that one. I thought we almost were gonna, because they fucking... I don't know. Calling audibles on the fucking Zappy boys. It's a choice, but whatever. Yeah, I guess I wonder where your rage went on this bad boy. Because you didn't even thunderclap. And I guess you did use a lot of revenges. But... yeah, they hit for so little. What is that? I gotta look. Because maybe we're like a rank behind or some bullshit. Revenge? Yeah, level 44. You get another rank. This is 34. How come... yeah, why is it hit for so little? Let's see. Let's see. I guess I just check to see. Yeah, I guess it's just for fucking... just for some threat. Which, yeah, is good. Threat's good. But I guess I don't know how much threat it's giving. I wish I got a breakdown of that. It showed like how much threat different. Yeah, I can't see them after the fact. How much threat different abilities were giving, kind of thing. But I don't know. But yeah, it seems like how much threat? I want to know how much threat this does. Let's see. That's not Season Discovery. These people say Revenge is greater than Sunder. But somebody's like, why not just use both? Yeah, I guess I don't know how. I'd be curious to hear how your threat's been, or how your rage has been doing. So maybe you've been just hitting revenge, I guess, because it's what you have rage for. I mean, you've been hitting the devastates. I wish I knew, like, how often you're able to be hitting them. But I guess, let's see, can I just go with this last fight, for example? So this fight lasted 6 minutes and 19 seconds. And you're able to do 63. Okay, let's see, 63 times. I mean, it's 1.5 second cool. Global cooldown. 60, so it's 1.5 minutes worth of devastates in a 6-minute fight, and that's, I'll just say, this is like 27% of the time you're devastating. Let's see, does this one here tell me how many casts it was? No. Okay, let's see, damage done. Devastate. Like, how long was this fight? It was 6 minutes. So they killed the boss in the time it took us to wipe at the boss. So there's that. So yeah, in that time, he was able to do 93. And I guess since the fight times are similar, seems like you'll want to be able to try to squeeze 30 more devastates in there. Again, I don't know if it's just that you didn't have the rage for them. This isn't a perfect indicator because some of it is like you moving to try to like dodge stuff, chase back down for aggro. It's like, does this even say? You have to taunt 9 times. I don't know. I mean, hopefully you're only taunting when you need to, kind of thing. Like only when they pull aggro. Or you just got rezzed. And I can't remember in this fight if you died. Let's see. We'll see why. Well, now it's showing me cool stuff. What is? Oh, what did I just do? Oh. Let's see. That guy wants a layer. That's fine. Okay. I thought for sure I did something. But okay. So, yeah, show me report. Is this gonna... No, I don't want to see that. I want to see... Can you show me... No, it was showing me cool stuff. Bring me back. I want to go back, Kate. So yeah, you did get... Oh, it says... What do you mean? So yeah, you... Okay. So I guess it's showing, like, what killed you. Jinxie, no! Alright, I'm back. So I stayed up late enough to, stop Jinxie from throwing up on the carpet. Seems like he got a hold of some plastic. I don't know. Good old Jinxie. Anyways, wish this was cooler, but 'tis what it is. But, alright, what was I talking about before? I don't know. Probably wasn't important. I mean, it kind of is, but Jesus, it's after midnight. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna have to do our own logs. Like, I don't know, I'm not about parsing, but it's nice to see more about what's happening, kind of thing. Instead of guessing and they keep logs of it. That kind of thing. I guess I should just download the client. Let's see. Logs companion. Ooh. But yeah, I think those things will help. Hopefully you're on board with trying. I don't think they'll mess up your life too much. Yeah, I think... yeah, honestly, I don't know. You just put Shield Slam on your Thunderclap button. Call it good. I didn't realize that about fucking Revenge, though. I thought it was... I guess I'm just used to, Wrath, where it was doing Boko damage. And especially, like, Boko damage to fucking extra targets. But it does, like, no damage. And I mean, I kind of noticed, like, when I would PvP as you, that I wasn't really doing that much damage. But I just kind of chalked it up to, alright, you're rolling as prot. But yeah, I think throw in Shield Slab. And, like, that extra damage should also give you Rage, which is nice. Which will help you throw out more abilities. But side note, I do think it is still worthwhile to hit Revenge in PvP, just for that cool Revenge stun. But boss fights, that's never going to come into play because you can't stun the boss. Otherwise, everybody would just stun the boss forever. Yeah, so I think that's it. I guess I didn't have any more exhibits. So Exhibit A is all you get. Let's see, I'll link the video to you so you have it. And yeah. So I will see you in the morning, or as you call it, right now. Well, no, you'll probably see me still later. I don't know. I don't know when you'll listen to this, but alright. Glad I helped. Okay. Bye-bye.